Hello and welcome to True Pathfinder, your portal to health and truth. And in this video, we're gonna explore the amazing healing powers of trees. And no, you don't have to be a tree hugger to benefit from the magical powers of trees, but by the end of this video, after you've seen what trees can do for your mental, spiritual, as well as physical health, you might just want to do that. Give a tree a hug. So, without further ado, let's dive right into it and see why trees are so important for your overall health. When we as naturopaths or holistic practitioners deal with the sick and their many diverse symptoms, it is very important to us to have medicine that can bring the disturbed organism back into balance in a gentle and sustainable way. Trees, or remedies made from parts of the trees, have always been used in medicine around the world. We see this in folk medicine and mythology, where there are many descriptions on trees as healing plants. We also see this in rational modern phytotherapy, in bachflower therapy and gemmotherapy. As we will see in the course of this presentation, trees have indeed healing powers that have been proven scientifically. On the one hand, we can use the blossoms, the leaves, the bark, and the roots of the trees to produce healing preparations such as medicinal teas or other preparations that you can take orally, as they are often used in traditional Chinese medicine as an example. And on the other hand, trees also have a mystical power, a magical effect on us, and they work through their energy. This aspect often is overlooked, unfortunately, but we will explore it in the course of this presentation because trees really work holistically on your body, mind, and soul. Healing with medicinal plants is as old as mankind itself. The connection between us and our search for drugs in nature dates back from the very far past, and we have ample evidence from various sources for that. We have written documents, we have preserved monuments, and even original samples of plant medicines that have been discovered around the world. Phytotherapy, so the medicinal use of plants, is one of the oldest types of medicine, and it developed in a variety of regions around the world simultaneously. People in many tribes have been using herbs, barks, flowers, tubers, roots, leaves, fruits, and indeed trees, because the properties of these plant medicines can strengthen the immune system and treat a wide range of health conditions. Traditional medicine often includes at least a part or a product of a tree in all of these preparations, be it the fruit, the flowers, the bark, the roots, the seeds of the tree, or even the oil. The oldest written evidence of medicinal plants usage for preparation of drugs has been found on a Sumerian clay slab from Nagpur, which is approximately 5,000 years old. It comprises 12 recipes for drug preparations referring to over 250 various plants, some of them alkaloids such as poppy, henbane, and mandrake. The Chinese book on roots and grasses, called Pen Cao, written by Emperor Shen Nung around 2500 BC, treats 365 drugs, all of them dried parts of medicinal plants, many of which are used even today, such as rhizoma, camphor, typholium, podophyllum, the great yellow gentian, ginseng, jimson weed, cinnamon bark, and ephedra. The Indian holy books, called the Vedas, also mention treatments with plants which are abundant in that country. Numerous spice plants used even today originate from India, such as nutmeg, pepper, cloves, and many more. The Ebers Papyrus, written circa 1550 BC, represents a collection of 800 prescriptions referring to 700 plant species and drugs used for therapy, such as pomegranate, castor oil, aloe, senna, garlic, onion, fig, willow, coriander, juniper, common, centauri, etc., etc. Even according to the Bible and the holy Jewish book, the Talmud, during various rituals accompanying a treatment, aromatic plants were utilized, such as myrtle and incense. Herbal and botanical sources are still today the origin of as much as 30 to 35% of all modern pharmaceuticals, believe it or not. Here's a good example of a drug from a plant. You all know aspirin, which is acetyl salicylic acid. Well, aspirin is a derivative of salicylic acid, which as salicine, which is salicyl alcohol plus a sugar molecule, occurs in the flower buds of the meadowsweet, also known as spirea, and also in the bark and leaves of several trees, notably the white willow. Over centuries, some cultures figured out that these white willow bark extracts could be used as a pain remedy. Here's another example. The natives of the tropical Andean forest of South America figured out that quinine, derived from the bark of another tree known as the cinchona tree, was an anti-fever agent. And as such, it was widely employed by them for the treatment of fevers of virtually any origin. And as you know, we still use quinine for various health conditions to this day. Let's explore in more detail the scientifically proven healing powers of trees. But before we do that, short reminder, if you enjoy our content, please support us directly by becoming a patron from as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description box below. Also, do not forget to like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and comment to help this channel grow and spread the truth. For the holistic terrain therapy that you need and deserve, and yes, we utilize a lot of tree preparations together with other natural remedies and supplements in our holistic approach. Please contact us at christine.doctor and we will develop a custom therapy plan just for you. And check out some of the most powerful holistic health tools available on the market today at vibrantbody.net. Links, as always, also in the description box below. So, how can trees heal you from head to toe then? Well, research has shown that trees, for one thing, release antimicrobial essential oils that are called phytoncides. And those essential oils protect the trees from germs and have a host of health benefits for us as well. These oils boost our mood and immune function. They reduce our blood pressure, heart rate, stress, anxiety and confusion, improve sleep and creativity, and may even help fight cancer and depression. It is also known that people who have trees in their area are overall healthier and mentally more stable than people who do not have trees where they live or work. Researchers have also found out that being outside around nature and trees helps calm and renew our brain's thoughts and improves our ability to focus. Looking at the trees through your eyes can also help with your vision. It has been shown that people who spend more time outdoors are not as likely to need glasses for nearsightedness. Scientists have also found that children who spend more than 2 hours a day outdoors are 3 times less likely to need glasses. When you take a deep breath through your nose or mouth, what do you smell? Researchers have found that outdoor activities can develop your taste and smell with different types of scents. Taste and smell work closely together, and the outdoors has a wider variety of aromas than the indoors. And speaking of smells, that air goes of course into our lungs. And we know that trees clean the air by absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. But did you know that this also lowers the rates of asthma? It's true, researchers have found that communities with more trees have lower hospitalizations due to asthma. Studies have also shown that nature and trees positively impact your blood pressure and your cholesterol levels. They lower your heart rate and reduce the production of the stress hormone cortisol. Trees and nature help with illness too. Researchers know that patients with views of natural settings from their hospital windows heal faster, have less complications, and necessitate fewer pain medications than those who have no view of nature and trees. Above all else, nature and trees can help out with your mental health. As minimal as 5 hours a month, so 2 40-minute sessions per week in your urban forest, can help to prevent mild depression. You've likely all heard of essential oils, but have you also heard of tree essences? This form of medicine can help in the treatment of many health conditions. So what are these vibrational tree essences then? They are not to be confused with highly concentrated and perfumed extracts from plants that are known as essential oils. Tree essences are subtle dilutions, like homeopathic preparations, that are safe for people of all ages and animals to consume orally. The purpose is to foster emotional and spiritual well-being and enhance the mind-body health. That animals respond particularly well to the essences made from trees is perhaps a reflection of the millions of years in which the lives of trees and animals have been deeply interwoven. Trees provide food and shelter for us and the animals, while the animals help trees to propagate. An acorn that is left, for example, buried by a squirrel will one day grow into a beautiful new tree. The development of these vibrational tree essences owes much to the pioneering work begun in the 1920s by the famous English physician Edward Bach. The essences he created, that are known as bachflower remedies, are still highly valued and widely used to this day. The potential use of these tree essences for humans and animals is very far-ranging. They can, for example, act gently yet effectively to lessen stress and soothe humans or an animal's nerves in case of trauma. Equally, they may help resolve key emotional issues, restore the spirit of us humans or an animal that has been abandoned, abused or neglected, or bring serenity and palliative support for us humans and our animals that are fragile or enter the phase of death. Sometimes the action is of a more general nature. How are tree essences created? Well, a small amount of flowers, leaves, needles, cones, fruits, or other parts of a tree or forest plant are allowed to infuse in a bowl filled with spring water. This infusion is then filtered to remove any physical material into a bottle partly filled with alcohol for preservation, and the so-called mother tincture is then further diluted until it reaches the desired dosage level that ensures the highest resonance and quality of that essence. Here are some of the tree essences we love and use regularly, and you can get them by contacting us at christine.doctor. The first preparation is for all forms of fear. It contains pine tree, oak tree and ginkgo tree, and on a physical level it strengthens your bones, nerves and jaw region. The second preparation is for all forms of pressure in the family, pressure at work and stressful living conditions. It has in it ash tree, apple tree and acacia tree. Physically, it strengthens your heart and circulatory system, your kidneys and your blood circulation. The third preparation is for all forms of depression, emotional discomfort and mental suffering. It contains chestnut tree, larch tree and walnut tree. On a physical level, it strengthens your circulation, it helps with venous detoxification and vein regulation. The fourth preparation is for all forms of habitual vices, difficulties in letting go and repressions. It has in it Christmas tree, so fir, beech tree and almond tree. On a physical level, it strengthens your large intestine, it helps with your liver function and your lung function. The fifth preparation is for all forms of congestion in the emotional area as well as in the purely physical area, congestion in the flow of life and problems with projection. It contains birch tree, maple tree and elder tree. On a physical level, it helps with your kidney bladder function, hormone function and cell organization function. The sixth formula is for all forms of pressure sensitivity, disturbances from quarrels or intrigues, stresses arising from ingratitude, and all forms of attachment problems. It has pear tree and hazelnut in it, and physically it strengthens your connective tissue. It's great for water balance clarification and hormonal revitalization. The seventh formula is for all forms of material loss, debt problems, and military conflicts, as well as love sickness. It contains cherry tree and elm tree, and physically it strengthens your lung function, the prana breathing, it revitalizes your paranasal sinuses, and improves the blood circulation in your head. The eighth formula is for hopelessness, feeling of tightness, so fear of claustrophobia, serious illness and death. It has sequoia tree and willow tree as well as yew tree in it. And physically it strengthens your immune system, lymphatic system and helps with decongestion. The ninth formula is for all forms of goal-finding problems, loss of stamina and disturbances caused by power and ego problems. It has linden tree, poplar tree and a tree of life in it, and physically it strengthens your oxygen delivery to the cells, helps with the regulation of the mineral balance and detoxification. And the 10th formula is the first aid formula, meaning it's for all forms of loss of vitality, tiredness, severe weakness, feelings of anxiety, and tragic events in your life such as accidents and operations. It contains ash tree and olive tree, and on a physical level it immediately vitalizes you through the improvement of the cardiovascular performance and the activation of your own power resources, and it also strengthens your nerves. As you can see, the medicine of the trees is a truly holistic medicine. It's for the body, soul and the spirit. And since the tree essences are holistically effective, they also strengthen the body, psyche and spirit in a subtle and dynamizing way. In complementary medicine, the tree essences can also be taken together with spagyric, homeopathic or pharmaceutical agents. As is also possible and common practice, by the way, with Schüssler salts and bachflowers. For general use, you take 5 to 7 drops directly in your mouth. You may also add the drops to a cold liquid, and you take this 3 times per day or more, depending on your particular condition. In times of crisis, you can use the tree essences more frequently. You may also use 1, 2, 3 or more essences combined at any time. You can use a single essence together with combination essences, such as the one I've presented to you, which is often an ideal choice, but for that you would need a professional like us with some experience to get the right combination. So please contact us, do not hesitate, at christine.doctor, link in the description box below, and we will develop a customized therapy plan just for you. Deeper and longer lasting results are more likely if you take the essences daily or for 1 month and more. And they can also be taken in conjunction with other natural or synthetic drugs. And no side effects are known for those tree essences. Let's sum it all up then and come to some conclusions. As we have seen, trees are truly amazing. They can heal us from head to toe, and they do this holistically. So they have healing powers on our body, mind and soul. Tree essences specifically help release physical and emotional pain. They give immediate relief when you have become entangled in the different views and opinions of another person. They help you resolve conflicts. They expand your consciousness through gentle relaxation of your chakras. They facilitate heart and circulatory activity through emotional relaxation. They have a targeted effect on certain functional organ systems of your body. Also open the door to the subconscious through nightly dreams. They help increase concentration and thereby improve your ability to go into silence for contemplation or meditation. They lead to overall stability when used repeatedly or in a targeted manner, are effective for deeper physical and emotional ailments, and also as an accompaniment for other therapies. They can be extremely effective and are, as we have seen, similar to bachflowers. On top of that, they are completely side effect free, harmless, and have been used for over 30 years in various conflicts and for the treatment of various health problems, and are therefore truly tried and tested. And that's why, in our opinion, they are wonderful tools for all friends of gentle medicine, and we use them regularly together with other natural remedies and supplements in our holistic therapy approaches. With all it being said, I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. If you did so, please support us directly by becoming a patron from as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description box below. Also, do not forget to like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and comment please to help the channel grow and spread the truth. For the holistic terrain therapy you need and deserve, please contact us at christine.doctor. You can also get the tree essences that I've presented to you that we really love by contacting us there, and check out some of the most powerful holistic health tools available on the market today at vibrantbody.net. Links, as always, also in the description box below. And with all that being said, stay healthy. Until next time.